What's up, everyone?
Hey guys,
It's Kate,
and Achaias.
and welcome back to This Is Where It's At, the podcast.
Yes, sir.
We're back.
We're in the kitchen.
Guys, I'm not playing about this episode. I'm actually so excited for this one.
Yeah, we got some truth tea.
A lot to say.
First, let me spit my ginger out.
Bruh.
Wait.
This
The reason
fool-
I have ginger. Actually, we're gonna get to the reason why I have a mouthful of ginger, but
This fool just be sucking on pieces of ginger.
it
Like a
helps.
psychopath.
It helps. Guys, so we went out to Fort Lauderdale. I don't even think we really knew we were going. Like, I didn't realize it was already spring break here, and like all that famous spring breaky stuff that goes on in South Florida was already happening. Like, so it's my birthday, March 11th. I turned 22. Yes, thank you. Yes, happy birthday. That's besides the point.
Basically, Achaias' birthday happened to fall in like the thick of spring break in Florida. And since we're celebrating in Florida,
Yeah, I was like, we should go out. We should do something. I know I'll regret it. When are we going to be in Florida again for like, we don't know. Like, I don't know where I'll be next birthday. Like, let's do something. We had a great day. We had a chill best friend date birthday day. Honestly, it would have been fine just keeping it at that. Maybe I reached too far by trying to just have a nice night out on the town. Or we just went to the wrong place, which is probably the truth of that. God forbid a girl just trying to have fun on her birthday.
but we did end up going out in Fort Lauderdale for Achaias' 22nd birthday, and it did so happen to be spring break, and there's just a lot to unpack here, and so much I want to say, and so much that I'm heated about.
For real. And first things first, we're lighting some incense on them.
We got to heal in this, John.
Bro.
I knew you were...
We're cleansing from all you hoes, bruh. I don't claim y'all. I don't claim this energy
We don't
anymore.
claim this
I've been trying to
energy.
rebuke this shit from my soul for the past, 5 days? Please. Never
Wow.
again.
That smells so good.
I know.
That smells
Definitely better than those grody-ass clubs.
Okay. Paint the picture for everybody.
All right.
What did it look like? What were the vibes? What were the people? Tell me it all.
I mean, it's hard not to talk about this without sounding like a dick. Kate and I, we're not college kids. We're not university kids. I don't think we've been surrounded by that energy much, besides like a few college towns near where we live in upstate New York, which are just a little more chill, obviously. We've been around it before. It was kind of just like whatever. We were with friends and stuff that go to the colleges, so it was way different. But it was me and Kate against the world this time. Like, I think we might have been the only two people there that weren't in college. Like, we walk up to the street, which is like, we went to like the bar street kind of in, I think, downtown Fort Lauderdale. I don't know. Immediately we were like, oh, we should have expected this. Like, thrown off guard a little.
And just to like kind of set the scene a little bit, it was like, I mean, if you go out in Fort Lauderdale, you may know, but it was like 2 or 3 even full blocks of just bar club.
Yeah.
And the streets were like essentially shut down.
It was so weird. I literally
It's
felt like I
just-
entered them. I don't even know. It was hell. It
It's
really was.
just a lot of people, a lot of bars, super chaotic, cops everywhere.
And it was
people
a Tuesday or Wednesday night.
running
I
through
couldn't
the
even
streets.
imagine the weekend. Like, it was insane. First things first, Kate and I are wearing, you already know, some swaggy ass fits, camo pants, jorts, and fucking sunglasses.
Yeah, this guys. Oh, I have so much to fucking say about
I
this.
was like, we are not in New York. Oh my God.
My first point was our outfits. The outfits of the place in general, okay? Because Akai and I walk into the street not knowing what to expect. Mm-hmm. And the first thing that I noticed out of everything was that for sure we stood out like sore thumbs. Like, and it wasn't a bad thing. Believe me, like I wasn't bothered by it. But every single girl there was wearing like sparkly mini skirts or like bathing suit tops,
Heels, a lot of like boot heels,
mini dresses.
or just heels in general that looked so uncomfortable.
And then you see Akai and I walking in literally cargo pants and jorts. Like I was wearing really big baggy
We were lit.
jean shorts.
Oh, and I was so jealous
And-
because a lot of the guys there had such good outfits. Like, guys, you're so annoying because you get to wear polos and t-shirts and cargo pants and jorts and look fly as fuck and not really have to put any effort in. And the girls are just flocking in freaking like Patrick Star. What is it called?
Patrick
What's that
Star.
scene where Patrick Star wears leather? He's like a stripper.
Yes. That's what every
What is
other
it
girl
called?
looked like.
Handsome school. No, that's a different thing.
No, it's just called
Patrick Star in leather stripper outfit. That was what Fort Laudy.
Goofy Goober Patrick. I don't know. But my point in bringing up the outfits is that I'm just not that type of girl. I don't think either of us are. I don't think I will ever be that type of girl that feels confident going out in outfits like that. I'm very much at my most confident when I'm in baggier clothes or just like not a skirt. I don't think I've ever worn a skirt in my life. And like the last dress I wore was prom. So I felt very confident in my outfit. Like I don't give a shite what everybody else is wearing. Like if I feel good, and that's fine.
Period.
I cannot explain to you how many guys walked past me and commented on my jorts. Men were walking past me and
Yeah, that
saying
was
things
weird.
like, I like your jorts.
I think that they liked that you stood
or
out.
like nice jorts. And me, I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Thank you so much. Like, who cares? Keep walking. But I am sitting here today just like reflecting, writing my little note for this episode. Were they insulting me? Was that a backhanded
I think
compliment?
that they were trying to flirt with you because you had like more swag than them and they were like admiring it, but they also didn't know how to like say, oh, that's a really pretty girl. So like nice jorts. I don't know. I don't fucking know.
It wasn't.
No, they were all really, it was like a nice drunken walk by like, I like your jorts.
Not to mention,
It was funny.
in the first 30 seconds of being there, the only older guy that literally
Wait,
we
the
saw.
150-year-old guy who's standing outside a bar with Meta glasses on and like a drink.
Meta?
Yeah, I saw that he had Meta glasses on. Like,
Aren't those the glasses with the camera?
yeah, and I was kind of like, a part of me was like, I wonder if he's recording this.
Oh, hell no.
But anyways, he was like, whoa, you two look the best. You two look the coolest here. Like, when I was your age, I would have hung out with you two. And that was all Kate and I needed for the rest of the night because we were getting looks like a little bit like, I don't know what people thought, but
I think
it's
definitely
okay.
we were just underdressed.
Yeah.
But it's also just like wear what you want. Like
so
I'm
people
not
like
judging.
overdress for a place that is just rank. Like, I don't understand.
And I'm not judging. Like,
No,
wear what you want to
absolutely
wear.
not. It's more of just like the circumstance is so funny because you see all these girls and you're like, and so I got the impression like, oh, this is gonna be like kind of fancy and like upbeat bar, and then you go in the bar and it's literally like a damn Taco Bell on a Saturday night, like if they served alcohol. Like, yeah, it was just like gross. Like people were making out everywhere. I literally saw a guy leaning against the bar, turned around again, saw him making out with a girl so hard on the bar, turned around again, gone, and then like 2 hours later saw him making out with a different girl, and I was like, oh my god.
This brings me to my next point is people are so disgustingly bold at college clubs like this. I was actually shook.
True, you college kids don't play around. Like
People just be saying what they want to say and like they don't have any shame about it. And
yeah.
do you, it's fine. Once again, I'm not judgmental. I promise you I'm not. These are just my observations and I'm here to comment on these things. There was a specific free club bar situation that we hung out in.
No cover, no cover. That's what they scream at you, and I literally was like, what does that mean?
But it allegedly meant that you get to go in for free.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's where everybody was. And there were so many people in there and we were walking around doing our best to have a good time, dancing, meeting people, whatever. But the things that the guys were saying to me were genuinely grossing me out. Like it felt like I was kind of fighting for my life to like stand up for myself and like respect my boundaries.
Yeah, it definitely
way.
felt like as a girl you were like a piece of meat walking through a butcher
Gross,
shop,
bro.
and I had
don't
to
fuck with that.
like I had to literally like aura max to make sure that people knew, like, first of all, don't disrespect me, don't disrespect her, don't touch me, like, and you're also in this tight space. It's just the norm that people are going to touch you walking by and stuff. And it's so and I was just like, I need a shot. Okay, bring me a shot.
Bring me a shot.
I can't do this shit sober.
Bring me a shot.
Yeah.
Well,
what were you saying? I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying that I have this specific memory through my drunkenness of this guy, this like Italian, probably 20 fucking
These
year old
two Italian
kid,
guys
bro.
come up to Kate and I and greet us at the same time. This shit is so awkward. Like two guys coming up to us and being like, this guy put his hand out, weakest handshake I've ever fucking felt. Like, I'm not even kidding, Kate. It was actually embarrassing. I literally wanted to be like, in the moment, your handshake sucks. Like, walking up on me all bold and shit. And I literally finally shook his hand after he was holding it out because I really didn't want to, but it was so awkward. So I was like, fine. Limp hand. And I was like, I literally stood aside and was like, while this guy was, what was he saying to you?
Bro, this fool comes up to me and he's like, talking about some Instagram. Can I get your Instagram? And then I respectfully declined. And then he goes, okay, well, at least let me get a kiss. Can I get a kiss? Can I please get a kiss? And I said, holy fuck, bro. Like, genuinely, no.
Bro.
How many times can you reject somebody? And then after you reject them, they're like, let me get a kiss. Come on, please.
Oh, yeah. I was
Gross.
rejecting like the same person probably 10 times in the span of like 4 hours. And they kept finding me. And if I would see them again, I would like dip the other way. And they kept finding us and just drunkenly kind of following us around. And I didn't get like dangerous vibes. It was just more of like an annoying vibe. And it was just like, not to mention, I lost my phone for the first time on a night out on my birthday. The weird thing is I had a dream the night before that I lost it, and that was really weird. So I thought for sure she was gone. I was like, great, I came out, I'm gonna lose my phone for good, fuck it. Like, I was so over it. I'd been looking for it for so long. I think everyone in this little club bar knew that I lost it and was like, did you find your phone yet, when I'd walk by. And honestly, it was a great escape though. Any guy that came up to me or someone like trying to be annoying, I literally could just be like, I was like, sorry, I lost my phone, I gotta look for it. And that was my excuse for like 2.5 hours. And then I found it, and the men's bathroom worker had it, who sells deodorant and other personal care items that you know damn well none of those guys are buying anyway. And he fucking hustled me for my phone, which, fine, I get it. I mean, I would do the same. So I had to pay him like $10, but I got my phone back. So
I forgot you had to pay him to get your phone back.
Yeah, that was really...
That's crazy.
Yeah, he was like, I saved you from $1,000. I saved you from $1,000. And I was like, I'm never coming here again.
Yeah, there's so much. I just want to say, like, overall, a lot of these points have been chaotic and negative, but
Yeah.
it was a good time. Like, we had an okay time. We were dancing and we did meet some cool people, and like the music was awesome. And
the alcohol was gross though. I have to say, like, step up the alcohol game a little bit, because y'all are serving people that are probably half underage and they're just pouring liquor from these plastic bottles and charging like a normal amount for a shot. I feel like $6, $5, whatever more. Like, the alcohol makes you feel like, bleh.
well, that brings me to my next point, is like, I just wanted to clarify that, like, it wasn't a complete negative experience. I just think that as I've entered my 21st year of life and I've been able to experience the bar and the club scene more, I think I've just realized about myself that I prefer a bar experience over a club experience 9 out of 10 times.
Yeah.
I think that I really like to drink. Like, I'm a bartender. I love to serve drinks. Everything about alcohol culture I really love. And like, I have a very healthy relationship to drinking, obviously. But every single time I go to a club, I have like not a great experience. I don't feel good about it afterwards.
Yeah.
Versus like when you go to a bar, I feel like you just get that intimate experience where you're able to like sit and like order a cocktail or a beer and converse with people. And
Yeah.
if they're playing music, you can go and dance. And it's such a more like enjoyable experience for me.
Yeah.
Versus going to a club environment like that where it's just overwhelming and you're being hit on and the music is so loud you feel like your ears are bleeding and like you can barely move because there's so many people in a tight space and it's hot. And I'm not trying to be a negative ass Nancy because I know that I'm 21 and like clubbing is supposed to be like the funnest thing in the world.
Talk your shit, bro. The shit, like,
but
this was also like the kind of grossest clubs we could have been to.
But I'm saying, like, even when we were in Toronto, like, we
saw 50 Cent at a club.
Yeah, but we also spent 2 nights.
Oh, that was like the same vibe. You're so right.
Yeah, because we also spent like 2 nights at a really awesome Irish pub where we actually got to have conversations.
Yeah, I think we were trying to like compare it to that. We had like the most fun at this amazing bar in Toronto, which had a live like DJs every night playing really good music. The drinks were expensive. Like, it was a nice bar. It wasn't like a shitty like dive bar type situation. No hate on dive bars, but we loved everything we drank.
But in my opinion, like, it's almost so much more worth it to buy expensive
100%.
drinks at a bar.
Yeah, it was just like
versus a club where you're getting like shitty shots. Like,
and also like the club versus like a nice bar or even like a dance party or some sort of other concert. Like, a club can be soul sucking, which is our next point. Like, I, as a sensitive person in general, like, I couldn't even go to Disney without having anxiety. Like, I just really pick up a vibe around me and have a hard time still like not giving out too much energy when I'm around a lot of people. And if I don't like the vibe of the people necessarily, it's really hard for me not to let it in and also give. And like, I literally felt such a big energy transfer that it annoyed me. I was like, why is this having so much power over me? Like, I was standing there so many times looking around feeling like I was in actual hell. Like, that was like a lot of the time standing outside watching people, like, I was like, this is my living hell. Like, there's no way I'm here.
Yeah, there was
I'm
a
never
couple
coming
times
back. I can't. Like, well, how did I get here?
There was a couple times Achaias stopped me and was like, bro, this is my personal hell. Like,
yes.
Honestly,
yeah, I just was not comfortable. I wasn't comfortable at all. And a part of me was really trying to feel comfortable.
That's what I was going to say.
Like, I really wanted to fit in. And then it took me a few hours, and also like the ride home and just like the next day, and just being like, I don't need to fit in there. I don't want to, actually. It's okay. And that was one of my points I wanted to make to everyone out there. Like, you don't have to fit into places that you don't fit into spiritually and energetically. Like, never feel like something that low key is like below your frequency when it comes to like, I don't even know, good vibes. Like, never feel like you need to dumb down to that level, because like, it's not worth it. And you will wake up knowing that you did that and feeling like shit.
Yeah, I literally, I'm just going to say it. I woke up the next morning after going out and I literally cried. Like, I literally cried
Aww.
because I felt just so
drained.
I just didn't enjoy the experience.
Yeah.
I really didn't. There's nothing else that I can really say about it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't enjoy going out at all, really. Like, it was fun. I love dancing to music. I love drinking and dancing to music.
Yeah.
Everything
dancing,
else about it,
there was like an hour or two of good dancing with a good group of like people. That was really fun. And we also met a few friends who really vibed with us, and that was probably worth it to me. Like, the fact that we even met some like really cool people that we vibed with, and like kind of again matched their energy. And they also were like, you guys are the only people here we've literally like vibed with. Like, everyone else here seems so weird. And I was like, I know, like, I'm glad we found my people. Like,
yeah, at a certain point I just felt like, I don't know, there was positives, but I feel like for me the negatives outweighed the positives. Like,
which just makes me feel like how many college kids out there, especially girls, don't feel comfortable there, but continuously kind of force themselves to go out.
Because there's like
just to fit in and like kind of
social pressure, I feel like.
Yeah.
Especially for college students.
I mean,
like,
I would do it probably if I went to college, especially at 20 or 19 and like everyone else was doing that. I would definitely do it. But these kids have like little to no social skills sometimes when it comes to like, and I don't know if it's because they're out of state on spring break. Like, I give them all so much grace. Like, I was also looking around and being like, wow, this is a place where like everyone can literally leave their reality and anything that they don't want to feel and all the shit in their lives that are making them feel bad and want to avoid. Like, it's just an avoidant kind of like party. Like, it felt like everyone I talked to, I wasn't getting a real face, like I couldn't even like tell who they were almost, if that makes sense. Like, it was such a veil up, which I get it. Like, everyone probably is protecting their energy in their own way.
They also are probably just drunk out of their...
True. And also, like, when I go out, I just always am looking to have good conversation with people, to relate to people, to feel some sort of like,
which is why bars are better.
yeah,
I don't fuck with clubs.
it was just
Wow, this is a revelation that I'm just recently having these days. I didn't know this about myself until we went out in Fort Lauderdale.
Me either. Which is why I'm glad we went, because we learned a lot. I learned so much about myself. Like, it's crazy. And I feel like I gained a lot of like boundary for myself of what I want to set next time. Social, like, there were definitely a few people I gave too much energy to because I felt bad or like was trying to be nice. And now I'm like, okay, how did that make me feel though? Do I need to do that next time? Not really. Like, just knowing the boundaries that I want to set next time.
Yeah, I think
as
it was
like a noob in a college club for the first time. Yeah,
I think it was a big learning experience. I also think that like I am gonna carry this with me for a while. I definitely don't want to go back out in Florida for the rest of the time that we're here, unless it's like a really nice chill bar.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, like, I'm just excited to not have to do that again. Really, like, I'm so turned off from alcohol. I'm so turned off from environments like that.
Yeah, not to mention, I also cried actually when we were calling the Uber at the end of the night. I realized what the night was, and it all came down on me. Everyone was leaving. The cops all turned their freaking lights on and sirens on, and we're literally driving through the roads, pushing people out with their sirens. They were so loud, and people were just flocking out. Like, that's the only way to get them out. And Kate and I, like, we stayed till the bitter end. We stayed till 4 a.m. I regret to say, but when I looked at that Uber price, $60 to get like 15 minutes away, that's when it hit me. That's when I was like, what the frick am I doing here? I was just disappointed. I was mad. I started crying. We sat on like a rock to wait for the Uber. Of course, two like straggling 40-year-old kind of hip weirdos, which they posed kind of interesting conversation, but I was so over it at that point, Kate and I, that we actually were just listening to them yap and yap and yap while our Uber was taking actually 30 minutes long. And then I got in the Uber and I literally was like, "This is fucked up, man. You ever come here? This is hell. This is hell on earth." And he's like, "Yeah, it's only like this because it's fucking spring break. Like, why would you come now?" And I was like, "I don't know. Like, I didn't know."
Well, I have one more point that I want to make to round out this whole thing, and it's probably the reason why I'm so bitter and angry about going out. I hope everyone was able to follow what we just said. I feel like there was a lot of emotion behind what we were saying, so it might have been very like chaotic and all over the place, but like,
sorry if it was a little intense. I needed to get this out.
I'm just going to slow down for a second and let you all know that I did acquire tonsillitis.
I don't know if it's tonsillitis.
I promise you it's tonsillitis.
I think it's strep throat.
Nope,
I don't know
it's
if
tonsillitis.
You can acquire tonsillitis.
Kaya, I'm telling you it's tonsillitis.
Right. Kate's tonsils need to be removed. She has a problem over there.
Okay, that's embarrassing. First of all,
not really. It's just that your tonsils are inflamed, bro. It's fine. Happens to the best of them.
I get tonsillitis once in a while when I do too much.
Okay, that's embarrassing.
I get tonsillitis. Kidding. Okay, whatever. When I do too much, like, some people get strep, some people get the flu. I get tonsillitis. That's just how it is for me. That's how my cards were dealt.
Yeah,
all right.
Kate gave it to me too.
Tonsillitis is not contagious, bro.
Okay, well, I have what you have. I don't know what the hell. That's why you don't have tonsillitis.
I promise you, I have tonsillitis.
Kate got strep throat or some form of other, like, sinus issue, right? And it gave you maybe you got tonsillitis because your tonsils are so inflamed and need to be removed. But I got whatever the cold was that you have, because my throat is hurting really bad. But because I don't have inflamed ass tonsils, it's not as bad for me. But Kate is dying over here, and this is like the best that we've like spirit wise we've been in since my birthday. Yeah, we've been dying.
I got super sick,
which just made the club experience so much more like worse.
Yeah, the night after we went out.
Sorry. My throat's been itching all day. At work when I was trying to talk to customers, I actually was going like this. And they were like, you can cough. And I was like, it was so embarrassing. There's like a tickle in my throat, bruh.
That's actually funny. So I was just saying, the night after we went out, I started feeling super, super ill, but I thought that I might just be hungover. So I napped. And when I woke up from the nap, I was in so much pain in my throat and my tonsils that I actually cried for probably an hour. Call me sensitive, whatever. But this is also my first time being sick away from home.
Yeah.
And it made me super homesick. I was sick, I was homesick, and I was sad.
Yeah.
And I was grossed out, and I had the ick about going out. And I literally had a miserable 3 days.
Just like a anxiety, sick, like 5-day long hangover.
It was terrible.
Of emotion.
If you know anything about tonsillitis, like, you know that shit is painful as hell. My tonsils were so inflamed and in pain that I couldn't really speak. Mm-hmm. Like, I was trying to talk and my voice sounded fucked.
Yeah.
I pretty much just slept and laid around and did nothing for 3 or 4 days straight.
I'm wondering how many
Terrible.
college kids are going back to school sick as frick right now.
How do people not get sick from that environment?
I don't know.
Maybe I just have a pussy ass
No,
immune
they
system.
definitely do. I was like literally walking around the club thinking to myself, like, I feel like we're all gonna get sick. I was meeting someone from like a different side of the fucking country every 2 seconds, and I was like, I hope I don't get like, I don't even know, the worst disease possible
flu?
here. Like, oh my God. Honestly, we came out relatively unscathed.
Bro, I don't know.
Kate was really sick.
I was literally fighting for my life, it felt like. And not to mention, I was calling my friend Gabe a lot, and bro was stressing me out, saying that I need to go to the hospital to get antibiotics.
It's not making it better, bro.
I was spiraling, bro. I couldn't sleep. I was sweating. Like,
You
I
low-key beasted
genuinely
this, bro. I'm really proud of you.
was ill. Today is the first day that I feel okay.
Yeah.
But I've essentially been surviving on like tea and Tylenol and sleep and Schitt's Creek
Yeah, we started Schitt's Creek,
for 4 days.
which was the only comfort of the past week.
And I cannot wait, bro. I cannot wait to lock back in, get back on my shit. I don't know what the fuck that was. Such a distraction from the fucking devil. I don't know what the hell I've just been through. I'm trying to go back to the gym. I'm trying to go back to the beach. I'm trying to start cooking again.
Yeah, I think Kate and I also realized that we were just like, we had this big talk where we were like, that's just not what I want to be doing. Like, it takes up so much time. There's just other ways of going out that I think we appreciate and benefit from way more than that. And if I were, again, we don't go to college. It's different. I'm not shaming anyone who's doing this. If I was in college, fuck it. Yeah, I'd be taking my whole friend group to Florida and just getting fucked up for a week straight and trying to drown the past 5 essays I just wrote in the back of my mind. Like, you know, it's funny. A lot of kids I like walked by or I heard being like, I just wrote a paper on, I don't even know what the fuck. Like talking about like their college shit that they were just so like annoyed with. And so I get it, but also what the hell is in your guys' water? Like, how do you do that? And like look okay and look like you're not like, these people don't even, I mean, like maybe they have a little bit of like drainage in their eyes. You can kind of see it, but other than that, you guys are beasting it. Like, good for y'all.
I just think that where we are in life and what our intentions are and what our goals are in Florida,
yeah, it didn't fit in at all.
It just doesn't align with going out. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't think that anybody should feel bad for freaking going out and going to the clubs.
But there is something to be said that, like, if going out and going to the clubs doesn't make you feel good, like, there are other ways to have a good time out that you maybe have never like found, and that maybe you need to explore and find some friends that want to go to like a different type of scene. And if you're over it, like, that's okay to be over it. Like, I don't think I had one mature conversation with one person or one just like good, knowledgeable, like, and these people all go to like, and it's like they lose everything goes out the door when they're just like on spring break. So I get it, but that was just not my vibe and not what I was really looking for socially and like vibe worthy wise. So I think that's the end of this rant. Thank you for coming to our talk. I do recommend trying it out. I think that you should take, if you've never been, as much as it actually is kind of a living hell, take some people that you would go to hell and back with and test your friendship. and take them out.
I also was gonna say, like, it doesn't really matter where you go out if you're with a good group of people. I think you can make anything fun. I think just because it was only you and I, there wasn't many other people to like bounce energy off of. It was just the two of us.
Yeah, but definitely like go try it out and go see how it feels.
I'm interested to know if other people like feel the same, or
I want to hear more experiences from people that are like us and went out, because half the people probably just got on like a 30-hour wait to go on a plane from Fort Lauderdale back to like who knows where, and are just like hungover and fine. Like, not to mention the TSA lines were insane. Like, I talked to a few people that were like, we have to get to the airport 6 hours early. And I was like, why would you even come here? It's not worth it.
Yeah, like, to me, the whole situation was
it's just OD. Like, I think it's just a trend, really, a trendy thing. And it's a waste of money on the low, but
maybe try spring breaking in like Hawaii.
Yeah, and you know what sucks? That New York isn't in the summer right now, because if New York was like the city would go crazy for spring break. Or Hawaii is like $2,000 round trip.
Yeah,
no, they're not gonna go to Hawaii. But literally, come to Florida, but maybe go to like, I don't know.
Well, spring break is the same anywhere. No matter where you go, it's gonna be crack college kids like getting overly drunk. Like, spring break anywhere.
That is spring break for college.
It's not just singled out to Florida.
I think that Kate and I are still living in like a high school spring break expectation. Like, we would go to the beach and have a great week, or like a chill. Like, we went to Hawaii, you know what I mean? Like, that, I forget that, like, that's what you do in college. Is maybe just get fucked up on spring break. That's what spring break is. Like,
I think that's why I said, go to Hawaii. We went to Hawaii for
spring break, and we were literally eating acai bowls and
ice cream,
throwing shoes in trees, and doing all the most innocent and fucked up shit.
Relaxing.
Because we were also not, like, 17.
Yeah, we were not legally
if we went there now,
able to drink, but
it'd be lit.
That's besides the point. Anyway,
we hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Like, comment, subscribe, and if you have any experience with this, please comment down below any funny stories you want to tell. Oh, also, I forgot to mention that I got my cheek licked by someone. I really wanted to mention that. That's where the boundary really broke. I was posing for a photo with like a group of people randomly, and like, I think a guy went to like,
that's funny,
kiss me on the cheek and licked my face, and I was like, oh. Like, that was crazy.
That's funny.
Yeah,
that's the funniest thing I've ever
embarrassing
heard.
But I had to share that. Like, be prepared. Like, y'all just bring some spray. Like, motherfuckers are gonna do. I don't know. Next time I need to bring like, I don't like.
Thank God I didn't get my face licked, bro. I would have swung just like that.
I don't know. It didn't bother me too much. I was just like,
just kidding. That was embarrassing.
I was like, I would have swung. No, the fuck you wouldn't.
But bro, if someone licked my face, I swear to God,
I literally was just in like a kind of good mood at the time and wasn't letting it bother. I was kind of like, ew, no. But I let it go.
Okay. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you.
Tune in next week. This is where it's freaking at. And I hope you're having a great spring break wherever you are, and take lots of Advil, but also drink a lot of water and maybe go for a run.
Really, really good care of yourself. Even if you are going out, try to balance it out. Drink some tea.
Take care of your soul, because this shit is...
Eat some veggies.
It's not easy. Bye. Love you.
Goodbye.